Over the weekend, and as of 7 a.m. this morning, approximately 4,700 people were placed under an evacuation order due to the Parker Lake wildfire in the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality. This includes the town of Fort Nelson and the Fort Nelson First Nation. I have also been informed that additional alerts affecting approximately an additional 80 properties related to the holdover and Parker Lake wildfires have just been upgraded to evacuation orders as well. This is an extremely difficult time for the people that have been impacted. Our thoughts are with you, and the province is there to support you. The Parker Lake wildfire, which started on May 10th, is now over 5,280 hectares and located 2.5 kilometers west of the town of Fort Nelson. The next 48 hours will be a challenging situation for the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality, given forecasted ongoing westerly winds and extremely dry and volatile fuels in the area. We may begin to see volatile wildfire activity later this afternoon. BC Wildfire Service wildfire crews and local fire crews and fire departments from across the province are doing everything they can do to protect homes and the community. BC Wildfire Service is responding to wildfires near Fort Nelson, including the holdover Patry Creek wildfire 20 kilometers north of Fort Nelson, with an incident management team, 70 BC Wildfire Service wildland wildfire fighters, 19 rotary wing aircraft and air tankers, 17 pieces of heavy equipment, and 70 structural protection personnel and equipment. A second incident management team has been deployed to help with wildfires in the Prince George Fire Center. Highway 97 and Highway 77 remain closed north of Fort Nelson. As always, drivers are advised to refer to drivebc.ca for current conditions. My deepest thanks go to our firefighters, our BC Wildfire Service firefighters, and our local firefighters who are working around the clock, battling the fires and working to keep the community safe. To those who have evacuated, I know that this is an extremely difficult time, and I want you to know that supports are available if you need them, including accommodation, food, and incidentals. Reception centers are open in Fort St. John, Dawson Creek, Chetwynd, and Prince George. At this time, we are not aware of any people who have been evacuated who do not have the accommodation that they need. However, rooms remain available for those who do need it. Over the weekend, the province has established additional accommodation site with 200 rooms at Sunset Prairie. Provincial staff are also on the ground helping to register people for emergency supports as quickly as possible. While reception centers are working through queues to answer any questions evacuees might have, Service BC will be opening a call center today to also help answer questions from evacuees. They will also be proactively reaching out to evacuees to check in and offer any additional supports. In light of the elevated risk in and near Fort Nelson, I am asking those who have not yet evacuated to please do so. We are here to provide any emergency supports you may need, including accommodation, food, and incidentals. Mental health supports are also being provided. Disaster psychosocial services have been deployed to Fort St. John through Health Emergency Management BC. Anyone can call the BC Mental Health Line for free around the clock at 310-6789. There is no area code. To help with anxiety, depression, emotional support, and resources specific to mental health and substance use disorders. Again, that number is 310-6789.